Well, the Isle of Architecture Mini Festival is taking place right as we record this. Martyn's joined us, who we talked to many a time last year. I can't believe how time's flown, because that was last year, right?
July last year was the end of the festival, and then we had an exhibition in September last year.
So you're back with the Year of Ireland guys.
That's right, and we're really grateful that they're partnering with us.
Some have been, but some are coming up. So we're recording this so midway through the whole thing.
That's right, yeah.
So let's concentrate. But we've got great pictures to show people of what's been going on.
Brilliant.
But over to you, what's coming up?
Okay, well, we've got two events coming up. One, we've got a film night tonight, which is a regular thing for us, fairly regular. We try and show every maybe 6 or 8 weeks a film at Bath and Bottle. There's only a few tickets left for that because it's such a small venue.
Well, we're recording this on Thursday, so it's not much time between.
Not much time. That's right. But we've got a concert tomorrow night. We had a programme through Isle of Architecture of gigs in architectural or unusual spaces, and so that extends that really, and it's at the Church of Our Lady, Star of the Sea, and St Maccled in Ramsey. That's on Ramsey Prom, and I think with all of these kind of things we've tried to do, we try to focus on great buildings, because there are a lot of great buildings on the island that people don't necessarily know or haven't been in or walk past and don't notice. And I think this church is one of them. It was designed by Sir Giles Gilbert Scott. Now, he was the designer of Liverpool Cathedral, Battersea Power Station, and Bankside Power Station, which is where Tate Modern is now, and also the red telephone box.
Right.
And one of his early churches is in Ramsey, and it's an amazing building. So we're really excited to be able to have the concert there, and we're even more excited that the lineup is amazing. We've got Mira Royal, who is the BBC Radio 2 Young Folk Musician of the Year 2018.
Indeed, fantastic.
She's going to do a solo set, and then we've got Ruth Kegan, the Manx singer, with Malcolm Stitt, who accompanies her on guitar. I met Ruth in the space last week to see if we make sure we could do it acoustically.
Yes, because that's important. Was it
right.
good?
I'm shaking every time I think about it. It was absolutely amazing. All she did, she sang a little in the space just to make sure that she was comfortable without a PA or anything. And I think she knew immediately that it was going to be great. And when she sang, I had to sit down, to be honest with you. And I think it's going to be amazing. Now,
overall, you're packing a lot in to sort of do the highlights of what you did last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Telling people, look around, look at your buildings.
That's right.
Take this in.
Yeah. Yeah, well, last night we had a tie-up with the Isle of Man Drawing Club, which is a kind of group that meets every probably 2 or 4 weeks, usually at Noah Bakehouse, but also at other venues. And they tend to focus on life drawing or still life drawing. And it's a really informal event. It's a really great event, actually. Very informal for people who can draw or can't draw. They don't give instruction, but they set up nice little tasks that really kind of get you going, And there's no pressure on, that looks awful or anything else. I wouldn't have been there last night, to be honest with you. But I think, so we've talked a while with Kim, who runs the drawing club, about doing a tie-up with the Society of Architects. And so the focus on that was drawing the building, and we had it in the Villa Arcade.
Interesting place in itself.
Well, it is. It's an amazing building, actually, and in fact, I found it really interesting because when I started drawing it, I started seeing things that I didn't see before. And that's one of the great things about drawing, and one of the great things about drawing buildings. You start to sort of understand how they're put together and all sorts of things like that. But it was a good night. I think people enjoyed it. I think it was a little harder than the life drawing is from a couple of people I talked to, but I think it went well.
Well, if people want more information, is there a website to go to? Or something?
The best place is our Facebook page. There's a Isle of Architecture Facebook. There's also the Isle of Man Society of Architects, or SOFA, Facebook. We've got an events page on each of those, which has got the ticket information on those.
Just appreciate what's around us.
That's right, yeah.